What's going on, everybody? It's Webster Style Brian Sapp here with another, well, you know we are, another NRW checkpoint. Brian, how you doing today, man?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. They gave us a bit of a reprieve this week. We only got 4 games to cover instead of the onslaught which we've had the past couple of weeks.
Right.
Good thing about my tiers last week, apparently, and I don't know why this didn't happen beforehand. Apparently, Microsoft and Capcom are talking and trying to figure out a way to port that NT engine over to current Xboxes.
Okay.
So those Capcom games and SNK games, they may come eventually, but no time soon. So that's good news. So, maybe I'll be eating a little bit later in the year, but nonetheless, I'll probably be eating eventually. But let's get into this week's releases.
Okay.
First up, we have Operation Tango. Now, this is a game that actually dropped on PC and the current gen systems. Actually, I guess it's previous gen systems back in 2021, but is now finally dropping on the Switch. So Operation Tango is an espionage filled or themed cooperative adventure challenging you, and a friend to compete in dangerous missions across the globe in a high-tech near-future world. As an exclusive team of 2, you and your partner will become agent and hacker, working in tandem to bring a high-tech global menace to his knees. With only your voice to link you, teamwork is crucial and communication is key.
That is.
So
key.
That sounds pretty cool of a game. So next up we have it's weird. It's hard to say it's the biggest release this week because, well, frankly, it's a update. And my mouse has disappeared for some reason.
Let's look. Is it an update or?
Yeah, it's a HD remake, whatever it is.
Oh,
it's Star Wars Bounty Hunter. So it's the game that came out on the Xbox One era and PS2 era systems, and it is by what are they? The remake kings nowadays, Aspire.
Okay.
And you're taking the role of Jango Fett. So, this is definitely like episode 1, episode 2 era. Because that was all the rage. So in the classic third-person action adventure, you'll become Jango Fett, prime clone of the Grand Army of the Republic, hired to capture deranged Dark Jedi. That must be fun. Not really. Experience the wait a minute. If he's a Dark Jedi, wouldn't he be a Sith?
I was about to say, when did they have Dark Jedis? That's
yeah.
I'm not a Star Wars person, but I've never heard Dark Jedi.
Yeah, same. Experience the legendary bounty hunter fantasy set before the events of Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones. Face off against, I wanted to say Attack of the Clone Wars, but it's something totally different. Face off against foes and maneuver through acrobatic battles in this adaptation optimized for today's consoles and hardware. Fight your way through the galaxy's underbelly, equipped with dual blasters, your flamethrower, whipcord, and pure Mandalorian rage. And that's, I believe it's $19.99 price. Every game this week is under $20. I'm not sure about Tomba, which we'll get to last, but I know at least all the rest of them are under $20. I would be very surprised if Tomba's over $20, maybe $25, but at the most. But yeah, everything's pretty much not a wallet buster this week.
Ooh.
All right. Next up, we have Thank Goodness You're Here on the PS4. Oh, I'm sorry. Star Wars Bounty Hunter is on everything.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. Everything except mobile. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
All right. So thank goodness you're here on the PS4, 5, Switch, and PC. Thank goodness you're here as an absurd comedy slapformer. Right. So we had to watch the trailers for this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Set in the bizarre northern English town of Barnsworth. As a traveling salesman, take the time to see the sights and meet the locals who are very eager to give you a series of increasingly odd jobs.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Cool. I'm gonna be slapping people as the odd jobs.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm very curious. Look, it says slap form. I'm like, oh, we gotta watch the trailer for this.
Yeah,
Gotta see what this is all about. And Last but not least is Tomba Special Edition on PS4, excuse me, PS5, Switch, and PC, which is an odd choice of gaming console collection, but you know. Tomba was first published in 1997. God,
Yeah, it's been that long.
that makes me feel old. Very old.
Don't feel old. This time is relative.
Yeah, that's true, but I just think where I was in 1997.
Yeah.
It was either, depending on the month of release, is either my freshman year, sophomore year, college. Those were fun times.
Good old days, right?
Good old days, right? And well, of course, this is a remake or a remaster. It's back today with a vastly expanded special edition packed with quality of life improvements. As the titular Tomba, you leap, bite, throw your way across stunning 2.5D landscapes on a quest to overcome a deplorable cadre of nefarious pigs. Not cops, but actual pigs.
Right.
Along the way, you explore ancient relics, discover fascinating characters, unlock thrilling quests, and unearth hidden treasures. It's a platforming adventure that perfectly fuses linear and non-linear gameplay styles. So that's Tomba Special Edition. Now, our first trailer is actually Tomba Special Edition.
Look at him.
You can tell this came out on the PS1.
I mean, because even look at it
remastered, it still looks PS1-ish.
You know what's crazy? This is not even like PS1 level Tomba, because I actually had this game, not this game, but I actually had Tomba on PlayStation. Maybe Tomba 2 is when they like made it a little bit more. I don't know.
I feel like what 97 would have been fairly early in the life cycle.
Yeah.
PlayStation. Or wait a minute, did it come out? When did PlayStation come out? Was it 90? Was it 95?
I don't know when the PlayStation came out. Let me see.
I don't know, but I felt like it was still pretty early in its life cycle. By the 97, that means it would have been in development at least a year or so beforehand.
Oh yeah, 1995.
Okay, yeah. So it's still fairly early in the life cycle of the PlayStation. So yeah, it definitely looks like an early PlayStation 1 game. You know, I always think of Battle Arena Toshinden when I think of early PlayStation 1, and I kind of set everything off of that. And that fits into the way the graphics looks compared to how they evolved over the life cycle, especially think about what PlayStation 1 graphics look like, and say about what was Legend of Dragoon. That was 99, 2000.
Somewhere in there.
And while the genres are not the same, you can tell, and obviously what 97 was Final Fantasy, and even that looks blocky-ish like the characters do on the overworld. So yeah, you definitely see the evolution from that 97 PlayStation gameplay to what games look like in say 99, 2000, so to speak. But yeah, all right, so that's Tomba Special Edition. Next up is Thank Goodness You're Here.
Come on down, Joe. What do you...
Peas. Not quite peas, not quite beans, but something special in
bits. What was that?
Give your wife the best. Give her Big Ron's big pies.
They're playing games.
Sticky out ears, and it made him.
I am getting I'm getting like that Goose Game. Only thing, people are giving you crazy tasks to do.
Okay. I'm getting a slight hint of mature audience only.
Oh yeah. I'm getting definitely it's maybe one of those things where like a kid could play it, but a lot of the humor they won't get.
Yeah.
And it is Nintendo, so you know it got to be kid friendly.
Right.
All right, and well, let's go to some Jango Fett bounty hunting with Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Let me see this Dark Jedi they talking about.
Greetings, Tango Fett. You are to capture Komari Vosa, the deranged leader of the Bando Gora.
No, Django. No bounty hunter who set out after the Bando Gora has ever returned.
It's not a Bando.
Worried about losing your finder's face? Komari Vosa, where is she?
Are you crazy? Just talking about them out loud get you killed.
You believe that?
I have underestimated this bounty hunter, Jango Fett, and the one who shadows him. Kill them. Kill them now.
You won't get rid of me that easily, Fett.
Fett.
May the best man win, the Mandalorian way.
I am the best. Always was.
It might be that Dark Jedi.
Okay.
All right. You know, that's one of it's with that 99 to really what 05, which is like peak Star Wars games, and it was really cool. The amount and quality of Star Wars games we got.
Right.
You know, this came on. I think I never played this one. This is one that for me got overshadowed because everyone's always talked about what was the other game? It was it's first person that you play as the clone troopers. I forget. I got it through Xbox Live a while ago. But you had all the episode 1 games, Pod Racer, and stuff on episode 2, which is I think no, it's Star Wars Republic Commando is what the game is. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So that was around episode 2 and after that. And then of course 03 we got Knights of the Old Republic. So we got a gluttony of really, if not necessarily good Star Wars games. Even the Battlefront series came out around that time too, and we got the remaster of 2. I think that was 05 if I remember correctly. Not too long ago, again by Aspire. So it's fire. Maybe I'm giving too much on the ass part. But yeah, you know, it's interesting going back and seeing these games again where I wouldn't say we're in a golden period, but we're in a period now where we're getting a diversification of Star Wars games like we did in the past. We got Star Wars Outcast coming out soon from Ubisoft, which I've heard very good things about. We've had the Star Wars Jedi games from I forget the EA studio that's been doing them, but over the past couple of years. And then, you know, we've had some games that are, you know, people really love, and there's some games that people really hate, but it's no different at that time period either. But that's really good. Brian, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing. I am preparing for another episode of Talk+Play Blurred Pod. And then still playing the open beta, or the closed beta, because I still don't think people are able to get in, but the beta for Marvel Rivals is still going on. So I'm playing through that. And then yesterday, Warner Brothers emailed me and said I was selected for the Harry Potter Quidditch game that's about to come out in September.
Okay. Cool beans, man.
Yeah, they're doing a closed beta this weekend only, like 3 days, 2 or 3 days. So hopefully
doing this weekend.
Yeah, I'm also very busy this weekend, but I'm gonna try to sneak in some time to play because I really want to. I don't know, the trailer just really got me excited for it, and I mean I could wait till September, but if I can play early, why not?
Exactly.
So,
but September's not that far away either.
It's not only a month away because it comes out literally like the first week of September, like Labor Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, okay.
Yeah, right. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Just gaming and preparing more, talking on the microphone and living life. What about you? What's going on?
The rest of my Blurred Con footage dropped yesterday. So the cosplay and all that stuff went up, and then yesterday, as of the time of this recording, the retrospective on the whole thing. So that includes all my interviews that are out there, cosplay, a lot of other just footage from the show itself, dealer's room. So you try to give people a full experience of what BlerdCon was like, at least what I experienced. I didn't go to some of the other things, but I got a lot of cool things like people performing out at the stage and the food court or the food truck court and everything. So check that out. Also, I did an interview with up and coming male adult star Zane Walker. So that was an interesting conversation, not in a bad way, but it's interesting seeing. He's a fairly young guy, so he's definitely what Gen Z.
Okay.
So seeing someone of his age and growing up pretty much inundated by the adult industry and being a part of it and seeing his perspective. So it was a good conversation. So,
Okay.
But that's it for me this week. I probably gonna take a break with all the editing and content I've had to do over the past couple weeks or so because of BlerdCon. But I got some other things in the pipe I need to edit, so you'll see those soon. But you guys know we are Nerds Rule the World. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the NRW, on Instagram at New Release Wednesday, and of course you're currently on YouTube. So make sure you like, you share, and of course subscribe. Ring that bell.